Anyway, it's Katamari Damacy Reroll. This is part 3 of my playlist of that. Hi. And I'm loving it, because just listening to Katamari music, things aren't quite so bad anymore. You know, like when you hear the Sega sound from Sonic games, and things aren't quite that bad anymore? It's exactly like that. Right, what do we have to do now? Ah, we have two choices. We can make a star number 9, and make Virgo. Let's go with that one. What is it? It's lacking a certain something. It's lacking buttoning through text boxes is what it's lacking. Is it our royal present? No, that's not it. Oh yes, we get it. Prettiness. The sky is not pretty at all. It's rough and masculine. Possibly sweaty. What we want is pure girlish prettiness. There should be loads of maidens like those on Earth. Sir, I think your headpiece is very pretty. A giant disco drum? Hell yeah. I'm all about some of that. Oh, is it gonna play the music again? I hope so. Oh, be still my heart. The earth is full of maidens. Pretty maidens. This is another lucky day for the prince. Days like this don't come along often. That she's gonna boot me down those stairs. I'm not gonna button through the next text until she does. Here it comes. Boot. Roll up as many as you can. And make as maiden rich a Katamari as you can. For a beautiful constellation, for a super fab pretty sky. Most Earth maidens are easily bored, so you only have 11 minutes. We look forward to it, frisky prince. Oh, no, this is okay. This is Lonely Rolling Star. Everyone likes that one. I shouldn't have done that, because I can't get past her now. Okay. Let's get these. Heck yeah, more Katamari Damacy. We're gonna finish off this game. And yes, Earth Maidens, if any such exist in my chat. Are you easily bored such that you just give up and blast off into space after 11 minutes? If so, can you teach me that skill? I would happily blast off into space, given the chance. Like, there are too many 3 ladies in waiting. But like, gosh, can you imagine? Customer services would be great. I want to return this item. Can I speak to the manager? I will speak to the cosmos! And then away I go. Ah, good times. Yes! Let's ruin school. I'm gonna give you a bit of an insight into the world of CPC Gamer right about now. Oh no, the Katamari! Maybe I should come back and collect these guys in a bit. Tiny Child is in love with space. She loves space, she loves the moon. She especially loves the moon, that kid. And, she has decided that in the future she's going to go to the moon. But she's going to have to do it during the day because she's also afraid of the dark. That is the decision she has made. And I don't have the heart to tell her. But do you know what? By the time she is able to become an astronaut and go to the moon, she will know. She's doing okay. She had to make a brief hospital visit, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I know people were concerned. And let me tell you, actually, about that Oh Wales, who went, you wrecked the annual physical. That's not what Oh Wales said. Oh Wales said, hey, I'm going to send something over to Tiny Child because scary times. She was brave. And I appreciate that very much. Oh, Wales. And everyone else. They're all a bunch of cool people, let me tell you. Yes, enjoy your free compliment over screeching in Katamari Damacy. Come on, come on! Let's get her. And... where did you two come from? I thought I got you. Unless they flew out of the Katamari when I got caught up in the school. Oh, I bet I can't get these guys now, can I? No, not easily. Pretty sure the present for this one is floating around town on a balloon. Possibly, would you believe, carried by a maiden? How did I miss that? There you go. I don't know how I've never paid attention to the woman rolling a guy around in a wheelbarrow before, like the nurse doing, like, EMT stuff, that's the word, but with a wheelbarrow. That's pretty funny. Is this not how you pick up? This is where I've been going wrong. Generally, I just rely on the strategy of somebody thinking that I'm cool enough to, like, pay attention to, and going, hello, I'm gonna pay attention to you now. That's how I made friends with Pound Cake. Legit, I just get a message out of nowhere going, hi, I like your opinion on this, we're friends now. And we were. So, that's how that happened. Is it normal to have patience in wheelbarrows? I don't know. I can't say I noticed any, like, hospital-wise, but at the same time, you got other things to worry about, you know? It is a good story. I like it. Like the introvert's dream, an extrovert going, you. I choose you. We friends now. I am pretty sure you can get in there. You just have to, be bigger than that, I guess. Oh, camera operator. Yeah, that's a female character model. Gonna pick her up. Gonna pick you up. So I guess I was wrong about where that present is. Because I feel like I would have seen it, / picked it up. There are no more balloons going around this map, it seems. So, I don't know. I'll say this, though. These are some suspect noises, game. Totally worth it. Totally worth it just to get one added to the Katamari right there. Oh, hang on. What's that? That was the top of the petrol station. And look at that, the jump button I said I'd never use. I found a use. Did that count? Pretty sure that counted. I hope that counted. Yes, it did! Oh, there's one. And a couple more. Welcome to identifying things and numbers with CPC game. Okay, hang on. So, these traffic cones are very specifically set up that you have to be a particular size to pick them up, because they're the gates for going to the next part of the world. Which says to me, it's possible to get up to 5 meters in this stage. If you are just crazy good. Oh, hello! Yes! Randomers from phone boxes, my favorite kind. Oh, you want to talk about creepy? I missed that before now, but this is where the annual physical was taking place, and here's an old man looking through some binoculars. Not happy about that, friendo. Oh, here's one. That group photo was a bust. Just the Predict Pal? Well, that's okay then. Oh, hello! Where did you come from? We got a royal present! And we found it. Yes, we did. And just in time, too, because look at that. We're about to hit the 1 minute mark. Witch! I want that witch! How get witch? I'll tell you how you get that witch in Katamari Tribute. There's a jump button in that game. I have no idea how I'm going to pick her up. So I'm just sort of hanging out underneath. Maybe clipping into her. Is she going to go down when she gets to the bridge? Irrelevant! Today was a good day. I kidnapped the witch. Come on. Yeah, there you go. 185. Nice round number. Yeah, there's a jump button in Katamari Tribute. If you, you have to, like, flick the controller up because the PS3 has gyro controls, but the Katamari will just bounce into the sky if you do that. Oh, be still, my heart! We must hurry, or the maidens will be bored. Quickly, we will take the pretty rainbow back. Rainbows are indeed pretty. We admit defeat. We believed ourselves invincible when it came to prettiness. But nothing can compare to this Katamari. 185 maidens. It's just crazy. Maiden crazy. Our eyes have been opened. There's always someone better. No one can stay just pretty. We are one step closer to the finest starry sky there is. Oh, we got a cute tank top. Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. Yep, that definitely looks like a person, and not just a bunch of stars with a bunch of lines. I don't even know. No, I don't buy it. I have never, ever really bought into, like, the constellations. I can't see them. Absolutely cannot see them. Right, let's see what we got. A running top. Nah. Let's go back to the scarf. Scarf is best present. Make a star number 9. Sain Banu. Have you ever been to Mongolia? We were there yesterday. The Big Dipper counts. I can see that one. Oh, that's a pretty clever idea. The king got a present for everybody but us. How nice of him. But yeah, the Big Dipper I can see because it's like the 7 stars and it's that constellation. But when you look at, for example, Cancer, and that's a crab, I do not see a crab when I look at it. So, hi, Sky. That is indeed where you are. Alright, 20 minutes. Let's go. Ah, 20 minutes of smooth Japanese jazz. Or Jazzpanese, as somebody said in Beep Salt's Discord. And that's pretty good. Like, that's one of the few jokes that tends to come up a lot in my local friendly group chat is mashing 2 words together. Thanks, ants, thants. And the other one is numerical puns that don't make any sense. If foresight is pretty good, why isn't there 5sight? That sort of thing. And every so often someone will just come out with one of those, and we'll all fall about, because it's a joke that essentially always lands for us. Can I get the belt? Yeah! 24/7 rule. I just have to run off with the belt, and everything will be fine. Yeah, no, I am a massive fan of that, and just generally immature puns. Again, if anybody missed my Christmas Monopoly stream, shame on you. It was really funny, but also a lot of dangerous cheese jokes were in there. And I feel like it highlights my general love of stupid humor. Aw, they ran away. Well, that's fine. I didn't get the joke. The what now? I don't need no. I got the heavyweight champion of the world. That's what this Katamari is, and without a doubt, I can read those. Kind of. I can read the ones that say left and right. Migi and Hidari. Well, Perka Woodland seems to disagree, but that's fine. That is your prerogative to do that. I'm gonna collect some otters. You know otters hold hands? That is one of the cutest things. Like, when you see animals doing stuff that you think of being as, like, that you think of as being people stuff, that is adorable. Like how penguins flirt by giving rocks to the penguins that they like. That's great. That's why they're called a raft when they're in the water. Okay. I didn't think of that. But it makes sense. I do like penguins. Good shout, oh whales. What other notes do I have? I don't really have any notes. I have no notes open right now. It's just gonna freewheeling this whole stream. This music is called Que Sera Sera, and it really confused me because I'm only used to the one, like the musical number Que Sera Sera, and this is not that. Can I get that sign yet? No, that's too big. When I get big enough, I'm gonna go back into that park, and there will be hell to pay. See if I don't. I'm also trying to wonder where the present could be. I think it's going to be towards the end of the level. Like, they've hidden one in and around the town. Oh, hang on, baby coos! There you go, just for you. Me with penguins, that is my sister with coos. And it's a good job she lives up in Scotland, where there's loads of Highland coos everywhere. Well, you're very welcome. Oh, Wales, that is the type of streamer I intend to be. You want me to cause havoc by abducting some cows? Let's go. Let's use some Area 51 nonsense. I see that big spinning 12 over there, and I like that. 3 meters, still just a baby. See, this is something that I like about Katamari, and you'll see it more so in, I think, the next stage than this one. But there is, like, an exponential growth curve. Get that the right way around when it comes to how big the Katamari gets. And, like, oh yeah, we're struggling to reach 3 meters now. Give it time, we're just going to explode. Oh yeah, it's gotta be Highland coos. They're, like, the best kind. The ones that are on, like, the shortcake packet. She hastens to tell me they are actual animals, and you can just, like, go out and look at them, but I'm like, no. Shortcake packet mascot. Can I get that guy? I can't get that guy. Yet. Can't get those yet. That's surprising. But I'll be honest with you, I have just had my fill of cows. Again, I refer you back to going to an agricultural high school. I'm just sick of them. I get it if that was my intended career trajectory, but no. So, I don't know. Useless things we learned in high school. You don't say, Andy. Yeah. Let's go to the mall. Let's get booted around by a bunch of stuff. Okay. Hello? I have never seen you guys down there. Arden Slacker, hello and welcome. Do come in. This is probably the most There Goes the Neighborhood level in this game. Because I think this is about as... Actually, no, because we've got 30 meters. So I think we're going to go to the next stage in this one. Nice. So stick around. We'll see it. How's it going? I hope you're doing okay. Hope everyone's okay. Do we have weekend plans? I sure hope so, because it is the weekend. We should do something about that. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right. Bit of strategy of some sort. As soon as you get the ability to pick up trees, just go roll around in that little forest area. 12 meters. Still in diapers. But yeah, come up to these trees, because these trees make the Katamari nice and big. Look at that. Extra 2 meters, and we barely even moved. Stay inside and be warm. That is a good weekend plan. Alright, here we go. We can go to the world now. And then I think this is about, yeah, this is about as far as we can get, because we're currently 15 meters. So this is going to be where we hit 30. This has got to be like the most bizarre accompaniment to jazz I can think of. Some guy's doing like a little bit of freeform scatting in the background and just... Hello, I am picking up fishing trawlers. There is a giant squid. Hey, did anybody see my present? I'm looking for a present. It's like a big, stereotypically cartoony box. Anyone? No plans but staying inside to watch a wrestle. That's good. I love when the game does that. Launches a load of things at you in like a circle, and you can catch all of them. That's great. My plans for the weekend are, well, I got 1 day, so mostly just stay in. Might cook. Feel like making some cookies. Spending time with you guys. That's always a good plan. I picked up groceries. Save time and effort. So the 1 hour spent 2 hours. Oh. Well, Arden Slacker, I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope this is something we can work on and improve. Because I'm with you, it sucks when you just feel too anxious to do anything. And then you do it, and you're like, oh, that was mostly in my head. Now I just feel bad for having felt bad about it. Oh, what a nice Katamari. Aggressive, yet good-natured. But we would like to have a much bigger, nicer Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Will you, my king? Because we're stuck under a bridge. Ah, it just got smaller. It's not bigger than 30 meters. It won't make a decent star at all. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh, your heat. Yeah, first timing stuff is always difficult. But the attitude that I have had, as of late, is along... That's a Daruma. That's not a present. The attitude I have had as of late is, like, you gotta do it. And, like, the first time you do something... If the first time you do something is gonna suck, well, then just do it. The 50th time won't. Maybe the second time won't. I don't know. You will eventually get better at it. That's just how humans do things. Or, to put it a much nicer way, based on what one of my customers said to me once, everybody's worried about the spot on the end of their nose. Like, I get it. Oh. Can't get up there just yet. If we're sharing, the first time I streamed, I was kind of a wreck. I feel like I hit it well, right? You said I was a natural on it. I'm like, yes! Thank you. But I was just like, hey everyone! I'm C4C Gamer. I'm playing Animal Crossing. And now, it's just like, hey! I'm looking forward to that thing that I do. Let's go do that thing that I do. Well, no, that's another good thing as well with, particularly with the friend group and stream group that I have, is I don't necessarily feel like I need to put on this or that face or act this or that way. I can just do what I want and be very unfiltered me, and I am. And that sort of brings me back to the last time I was playing this, and I got all teary on stream, like, alright, wasn't expecting this today. This is new. Feeling feelings. What a mark. Can I get up there? I feel like I'm big enough to get up there. There you go. Worth it. Totally worth it. I feel like I may have missed my... Oh, it looks like we're rowing! Look at that! I feel like I may have missed my chance to pick up that present. So... I guess we're not getting that on this level. It's fine. One of those weird things. I didn't even see it. And it's very often the case in the Katamari games that you'll get so used to a level one way, and if you happen to take a left turn instead of right this one time, you're like, oh, here's a whole bunch of new stuff. Fancy that. Okay, how's audio doing? Because I'm looking at those levels and like, even though I've turned Katamari right down, that still seems quite loud. What are you doing, game? How loud are you? I'm gonna pick you. I was aiming. Oh, submarine! Yeah! They don't grant any particular bonuses or anything. Yeah, I just really want a submarine. Audio is fine. Good. I don't know if anyone's met me. I panic a lot. And that's one way that it manifests. Also, yeah, the prince goes in the water, gets a little snorkel. That's all you need to breathe underwater, is just a little snorkel. A younger version of me may have tried that. And it didn't end well. I'm just saying. Can I have that satellite? I can have that satellite. Alright. I thought that was my present. I thought Jumbo Man was carrying my box around. It was not. There's some squid over there. Can I get those? Oh, there's some marlin over here. I can get those. I want that circus tent. That's going to be my next goal. I have a minute to get up to that circus tent. The prince does breathe in space. He just do whatever he wants. And I like that the canonical explanation seems to be because it is a video game. Oh, I hear you. We're leaving half-typed out sentences in chat boxes. The number of times that I've gone to Discord and been like, oh yeah, I should have said that to so-and-so, but a week has passed. So now I guess they'll never know. Let's go around the outside. Yeah, this'll be fine. These lasty bits. Well, circus tent, you may live for now. But I shall return, and I'll pick you up someday. There we go. Alrighty, stop what you're doing. Stop that hydrating, CPC gamer. We have plans to get together with your cousins, so we'll go back to space now. Royal Rainbow! And away they go. $777. I like how I totally meant to do that. You saw it. I meant to do that. Oh, we got a shooting star as well. Lovely. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. And for the rainbows. Plant star. Plant shooting star.
向こうから走ってくるのお父さんじゃない？お父さん。中止中止。今日の打ち上げは中止。あらあら、せっかくあなたの打ち上げを見に来たのに。だって月がなくなったのですよ。
That's a pretty good reason not to go to the moon. It just isn't there. Yeah, this is the last stage. You can tell because it's at the North Pole. Saluton! Do you know Esperanto? Maybe we'll have it a cosmic Esperanto. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. But we felt bashful about handing it to you, so we left it on Earth for you to pick up. You can roll it up while you're making the moon. Alright. This, I believe, is your final stage. Yeah, make the moon, final stage. Today, you'll be rolling around the world. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a smooth 300 meters. We can believe in you for 25 minutes of Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, Callow Prince. Oh, and this is the music that you want. This is the theme tune for the game, and just the series in general. And this version of Katamari on the Rock is always in every game, and it's great. It's also in Taiko Drum Master! to celebrate the sales of, I think it was 1 million units shipped for Taika no Tatsujin Switch version, Bandai Namco was like, free DLC! Get Katamari on the Rocks! The one you want! And it's just so much fun! Here's the sing-along part. It doesn't matter if you don't know the words. All the words are nah at this point. And, it's a good nah song. A lot of good nah songs. There's Hey Jude. And the Batman theme tune, that's a nah song. And then, there you go, Batman, Ardent Slack is on the ball. And then there's that one that goes Hey, 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 goodbye. That one's a nah song. Probably more, but I don't remember. Where did that guy go? There that guy went. So yes, this is the one that sort of encapsulates what I was talking about in the last level more than anything else. We've just struggled to reach 60 centimeters. But, just watch how quickly that's going to go up when we start getting bigger. I'm laughing at the lyrics. I'm sorry. I mentioned it last time. That's, that one lyric, the guy gleefully declares, I think it's Osomori no T-shatsu. Literally, we are wearing matching T-shirts. These lyrics are ridiculous. I tend to find that nah is a good, like, placeholder lyric. Again, going back to Strong Bad, there's a point he mentions na-nas, la-las, and doot-doos as placeholder lyrics, and they're not placeholder lyrics. Stop doing it. Katamari is fine. Who can be mad at this music? Not this guy. And I don't want to know anyone who can. This music's great. Thanks, Elephant. You're a pal. Oh, that's right. They don't list the items in this game. That guy, bottom left. That's what Japan thinks Americans look like. Can confirm. Actually... Oh, hang on. Loading screen. 3 meters, huh? Still just a baby. Someone pointed out that apparently Japan thinks Americans have tall, blonde hair. Like, tall blonde hair. Like Paul Phoenix and Guile. What interaction caused this? I don't know. Can't get any of you. Let's just go this way. Oh, hey, big clock. I only just noticed that. Do you know what? I can absolutely believe that's what it is. Because, there is... I think it was the last time we played Katamari, actually. We talked about, yeah, the Yankee subculture in Japan, which is, like, get a truck, make it big, put lights and graffiti on it. And literally, the word used for this is Yankee, Y-A-N-K-I-I. And, like... Alright! I love when you see just cultural mashups like that. Like, I think it's Lothoso has a leather-clad cowboy thing going on. There's some African country, that's the word, has adopted leather cowboys as a look, which is wild because it's Africa. It's gonna be hot. I don't want to wear leather in like England. It's too hot. But no, they are committed to that bit. And good on them for that. I am so stuck. Oh, that's where they put the audio loop in. Hi, so this is something you pick up when you do like work with audio for years and years. You start to pay attention to nerdy things like that. And I don't advise it, because you'll start noticing errors in things, and then you'll never stop noticing errors in things. There's a very specific advert at work which is done in 2 takes, and you can tell it's done in 2 takes because it cuts off halfway through a breath, and it annoys me so much, but no one else. But when you start doing that, you start noticing like, oh, that's how they did that in this piece of music. It's kind of interesting, mostly to you. I am stuck. There we go. There we go. Can I get you? I cannot get you. Yet. Oh, also, so you can kind of hear what they're doing with the music. And this is something I love that they do with... I think every Katamari game does it, actually. The first time through the music, it plays lyrics, if there are any, and then it loops it without lyrics. So it effectively doubles the length of every piece of music with essentially zero budgeting. All they had to do was just turn off the vocal track. Thank you for losing all of my pieces, Katamari. Don't do that. I need those. Ooh. Yeah, that'll add some... Nope, they will not add some weight to the Katamari. Not big enough yet. Sad, sad times. Oh, yes, the Empirical Woodland has also mentioned this, going to the cinema and seeing issues with that. Yes. It's one of those things when somebody points something out to you and then you can't stop seeing it. It's one of those issues, you know? 12 centimeters, huh? Still barely crawling. Now can I get... Yeah, now I can get these mushrooms. Let's go. I mean, there is a difference between seeing an error and going, actually... Like, generally speaking, when Loss Prevention gets in touch with me about this issue in another store, and I see an error in the background, I go like, they should not be doing that. But I guess it can't be helped. Alright, let's get some boats. I want a boat, don't you ever forget, etc., etc. If anybody's been watching Click playing Elden Ring, that is their weapon of choice, incidentally. Just a massive rusty anchor that they found. And, like, yep. That's a pretty solid weapon. I do like ridiculous melee weapons. My go-to suggestion is the Dragon Bone Smasher. Oh, the circus is gone. See, it's because they knew. They knew that I'd be over here to take my generic anime revenge. And they didn't want me to do that. guy has my present. You saw it. Right. We need to get big enough and chase down the flying Jumbo Man and steal my present back from him. Is there anything that would make me physically cringe when I see it in cinema? I don't... What are you doing up there? I don't think that's a good idea. So let's pick you up. That Marlin was like, we're having none of that. I'm just gonna launch you back over the island. For me, it's mostly if I spot an inconsistency or something, I'll just think, well, that's not how that works at all. With me, it's more, yeah, do you know what it is? It's if I go to another branch of the store that I work at, and I see something wild, and I'm like, nope, that's not... That's just the weight on that balloon. Alright, I thought that was another present. They don't do that in this game. Multiple presents come in the other games. Actually, funny story on that one. Apparently, one of the regional managers went to a store on... I want to say Jersey. But I could be wrong. And they went to this store, and they had pillows stacked up in the front window, blocking the front window. And they were like, what are you doing? That's not how merchandising is supposed to work at all. And apparently they'd never been told not to do that. Well, then it's not Jersey. It was one of the islands. But yeah, they... Thanks for that. But yeah, they were just making questionable decisions at this store because they hadn't been told not to, and that's just how it do be for them. Oh, I hope that doesn't mean I lose my present. 60 meters, huh? Still just a toddle. Anyway, to go back to the point I had made earlier. Do you see what I mean about exponential growth? Now we're like 63 meters, 64, 65, and growing! The circus is there! I'm gonna pick that up. Probably white. Yeah, we'll go with that. Isle of Wight. How dare you? There he is. Aw, but he doesn't have my present anymore. Sad time. We'll never know what it was now. It was probably a crown, to be fair. But check it out! We've left the city! And now we've left Japan! And we're just sort of rolling around the ocean like a mad yoke. Picking up little islands now. How far we have come from scraping around on the floor to find pineapples and twigs. Look at that, empirical woodland with the due diligence. Like, yeah, I'm gonna call out the specific store you are mentioning in your little story there, CPC Gamer. Publicly shame them on your stream. They deserve it. And I wouldn't have gone that far. I'm not vengeful or anything, I'm just... You know, what a bizarre choice. Where to go next? over here. There we go. Oh, how on earth did I miss this obvious runway? No wonder I'm having a hard time increasing in size and picking things up. Yeah! Wonderful. We'll be at 300 meters in no time. So this is kind of... honestly, the most boring part of this game, because this is about it. I hope you like buildings and trees, because that's what we're going to pick up. Buildings and trees, and maybe boats. And it's something that they improve on in the sequel, where there's just random quirky nonsense everywhere. It may actually be in this game where they introduce it, but like the Thunder God shows up, so you can pick up that guy if you want. And I want to say Raging and Fujin show up. I could be wrong. Can I get you? I can! Oh, we collected the Jumbo Man set. I'm so happy. Yes, it is possible to collect land masses and clouds and such, and I will. I'm gonna get that circus tent as well. They had it coming. And so did that fighting Jumbo Man. Thinks he can batter me around. Well, now I've picked him up. Along with King Ghidorah over there. That's not the one. What am I thinking of? I'm going to try and ignore that question, because I will just sit here all day thinking of kaiju. And then I'll bring up Hedorah, the poop monster, and my friend will go, Hedorah's not a poop monster, Andy. 200 meters, huh? Still just a preschooler. You say that, King, but here we go. Now we get the crazy stuff. Once again, it begins to get crazy go nuts, because look at it, we're ripping chunks out of the earth now. And the bridges that we used to cross, they're ours now. And these tankers that battered us around. This is great. Like, even in the earliest of Katamari games, they nail this feeling of just becoming huge and gaining that power and just... Yep, I'm just gonna pick up these islands now. Not those clouds. That'd be ridiculous. That's not gonna be a level in the vastly superior sequel. I think when the screen whites out like that, that is hitting the edge of the world. And I believe the game just spawns you back in on the other side of the map. So, you know, you can't go too far. Amazing! Oh, what a nice Katamari. So pleasant and dreamy. But we would love to have a much bigger and more spectacular Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then. Don't worry, do your best, says the music. I'm stuck on a rainbow! How very Katamari! Come on! Come on! If I pick up the floor, then I won't be able to get stuck on it! Yeah! Problem solved! Criddle has redeemed Show and Tell. Well, that's what we'll do after Katamari. This is the last stage, except for one little bonus thing, which we'll show off. And then, oh, what a wonderful quote. Thank you, Empirical Woodland. Along with being Goblin Princess Peach, I feel like that sums me up quite nicely, yes? So, one of the best things in the entire Katamari series they've ever done is this stage in Katamari 2, where it shows how every level was connected to every other one, you just didn't know how. Like, nestled away somewhere you find a little snowfield with a massive snowman in it. And then you find the flower field, and then you find the campsite, and so it goes on. And that's great. That is one of the best final stages. Katamari 2 is the best one in the series. I said it. And I'll say it again. Because it's everything a sequel should be. It's the original, but with a bunch of bells and whistles, and no tacked-on nonsense. Except for the Rose Nebula. I complained about it before, I'll do it again. Oh hey, you saw that? We just picked up the entire town that we began this level in. Isn't that great? And you can also pick up the king in that one. And that's how we know what it feels like to be picked up in a Katamari. To be honest with you, Empirical Woodland, the LGBT agenda is predominantly having a cup of tea and streaming Katamari. So, make of that what you will. Did I see something else? I didn't. I picked up the red demon wings. Okay. We can still do better. We can still become additionally huge. And then show the king what's up. We've still got like 2.5 minutes left, and these little angel things have shown up to say, hey, you're far too big. Please stop. The engine doesn't know what to do. And what we do is we just keep rolling stuff up and jamming out to Katamari on the rock. They remix the theme every time as well. In every game there's a new one. Like it's a swing version, a big band swing version in the sequel. And then there's like a techno version. I want to say there's a crazy metal version, but I might be thinking of the Chocobo theme tune in Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. Play a lot of video games, they tend to blend together after a while. This is definitely what Final Fantasy 13 is like, right? I haven't actually played that one, but I kind of get the impression that this is it. I feel like there's not much else left for me to pick up. Like, there's just little bits and pieces here and there, but this is pocket change. I do like how the Katamari becomes kind of sluggish when it gets to this size, because, I mean, partially it's an engine limitation, but mostly, yeah, how are you supposed to roll around something this big? It's just a bunch of islands and rainbows. I'm gonna get the rest of these mushrooms. And then I think I'm going to take a break because the game is like, no, we're fading to white. You're not allowed to play anymore. There you go, 850. That is a nice round, way bigger than I was supposed to be number for my Katamari. So that's what it's going to be. Let's do a little spin. Why not? I also kind of like this siren sound, and not too much, but it's fine, because I only play it for a little bit. Yeehaw! It's floating, but it's not a dream. 850 meters, 50 centimeters, and 9 millimeters. How supple this silhouette, the substantial heft, this mellifluous mood, and the rising tide of familial love. We are moved. Oh, so fast. What is with that speed? We cannot handle it. We must split. If we do not split, we'll drop dead. When it gets this big, it's hard to tell what you have the most of. My Earth really does have a lot of things. We will now release the moon into the sky. Moon! That sounds like an RPG that I should attempt to recreate, having never played it. I'm sure that won't become a big indie hit. I mean, I shouldn't knock it, it worked. At last, the moon is back in the sky. Welcome back, moon. On the moon. This time, we, the king, worked hard. We think we worked pretty hard. We're pretty sure we did. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Yes? What is it? Oh, I've got it. Maybe the prince grew a teeny bit. Aha, you did. Yes, you did. At least a full 1 centimeter taller. This is also thanks to us, yes. We are the champion, yes. So, all we need to do is put the rest of the stars back. Get cracking on that. Does this bit happen now? I think this bit happens. Prince of Oji! Apparently. It's the king of Osama. Look, it's the queen, isn't she nice? Queen's lovely. You can sort of play as her in another game. Is the princess the character I tend to pick in Beautiful Katamari? Might be, shut up. I was so close to greatness. I just needed 3 more things, and that would have been hilarious. I'm missing a cousin. Who and how? Or is that going to be the prince? That's probably going to be the prince. Oh, wait a second. Is this now? This is now. Huh. What game am I thinking of then? I thought you had to play a shoot 'em up. Well, let's pick up all the countries. This shows up as a bonus level in the sequel. Final thoughts on Katamari Damacy. It's pretty good. I really like this game. I very much like the Katamari series. And the only thing that really holds this game back for me is I've played all the others and I know where this series goes. And this game is lacking both the quality of life that comes in subsequent games. Where's Europe? Europe is like loads of little countries. All together. Yeah! Brexit this! Anyway... but yeah, like, this is why I bring up the sequel to this game, because it's essentially everything you wanted in this game. you can play as a bunch of other characters. You can restart the levels at any time, rather than having to load out and load back in again. You can play super dress up with your character. This game essentially only has two kinds of level, which is become huge or pick up as many of a single category as you can. Because they didn't... I don't know if they didn't have faith in the project, or they didn't really know what they could do with it. But the subsequent games have things like every item is assigned a monetary value. Roll up the most expensive thing you can. You can only pick up 50 items. Do your best. A notable one in the second game, and Beautiful Katamari, is you have to... everything is assigned a heat value. And you have to roll up the hottest Katamari you can. And that sort of stuff is great. And that adds a lot more to the game rather than just become huge, I think. I mean, the context for this one as well, in the sequel, is an asteroid is flying towards Earth. So the solution is to roll up all the countries in the Katamari and launch it at the asteroid to deflect it, or catch it, or whatever, it doesn't matter. All the countries have been rolled up. You're safe. I see it, I see it, I see it. Yeah! Oh, look at that. Vatican counts as its own country. Of course it does. It is. Pretty good song about that. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I started with Katamari Damacy Reroll. Hey, the sky isn't finished yet. Isn't it? Oh, hey, what's that? Make the North Star? I completely forgot about that one. But yeah, you see here, Eternal number 1, Eternal number 2. These are, because I have done so well, I can just stay here forever, picking everything up. Let's make the North Star. Let's do an extra level. Don't worry, Criddle, I didn't forget you. For some reason I don't feel comfortable at all. Is it because our royal present is missing? No, that's not it. Oh, that's it! We get it! There is no center! There is no belly button! There is nothing solid in the center of the sky. That's why it's unstable, off-kilter, undignified, and preposterous. Oh, we remember now. It is the North Star. There's a pretty good anime concerning the North Star. I don't know if anybody knew. Also, Alana Ray, hello! That is an adorable thing in a blanket doing a little jam. I like it. Big fan. Oh, I think I know which one this one is. Make it exactly 10 meters. The closer it is to 10 meters, the brighter a North Star it will be. But there's a catch. Or maybe two. How big the Katamari is to start with, nobody knows. But we will show you what 10 meters looks like. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Very, very simple. When you think of Katamari as 10 meters, summon us with the Y button. Much is expected of you, Prince of Diffidence. Does he do it in this game? The Katamari is almost not there. Prevaricating Prince, make it bigger. In the sequel, if you do that, he's like, will you stop messing around? Go roll some stuff up. So anyway, yeah, become 10 meters. I don't know what that is in this game. Let's do our best. So yeah, I do not regret picking up and streaming Katamari Damacy Reroll, the first one, because they are all good. Like, to say this is the weakest entry is probably true, but also, it's still really good. Even the worst cheeseburger is a pretty good cheeseburger, you know? And it's good to start off with this one, so that when I do get around to another Katamari game in however long it takes me to feel the need to play another one, I will be able to go, alright, take everything you wanted to be able to do in the first game, yes, you can do that in this one. Probably. They still didn't add the cousin that is a gun, but one day, we can hope and dream. Tell you what you can do in one of the subsequent games that I'm going to play is you can play as the princess. Character I like very much. You can play as characters other than the prince, so that is a very simple victory right off the gate. And, you know, for as big a fan of this series as I am, and as much as I have played this game, I don't actually know what 10 meters looks like Katamari-wise, so, I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. I feel like we've got to be close. I know that if you get it wrong and you become too big, the king just shows up and yells at you, and you have to do the failure minigame. So let's not. We are not certain. We are not at all sure. No, really. This is really not it at all. What is this? You rushed it. Life in the way too fast lane. We'll just manage to turn it into a star, but it'll make a puny North Star at best. Come in a little closer next time. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky. I did my best. Oh, and here's her again. Empirical Woodland, I see those emotes. I'm considering Adelie in a blanket as an emote. We are exhausted. The sky is done. The sky is complete. Phew, we are tired. Rolling a Katamari is very hard. Right, Prince? Wasn't it hard? Wasn't it? Well, it was hard for us as well. To watch it from the very cosmos was very hard. So boring. Half asleep we were. Ah, we can finally go home. Finally, sleep in bed. Today will be a party day, especially since the prince is finally 2 centimeters taller. We must celebrate. Mother, we need cake. That's a fine ending line for this game. I like it. Oh, we're doing this again. That's a great noise to have in my ear, Katamari. Thank you very much. But at least we get to look at this handsome king. Look at him! This game is bonkers and I absolutely love it. And it's because of cutscenes like this one. Okay. I thought that was gonna break into Samba de Janeiro. You heard it. That's not terrifying at all. Although I suppose seeing the king roll into town would be, because going back to what Arden Slacker was saying, there goes the neighborhood. Yes! Alright, Is this the one that I was thinking of? Do we have to go do the planet again? Oh, we got the last cousin! The best one is Miso. Or Mag. Miso or Mag. Oh, we're doing this again? Well, time for me to try and find the Channel Islands, if they exist in this one. And, maybe give my thoughts again. Hi, sup? I don't think anybody votes for the king. It just sort of is randomly assigned based on the distribution of swords. Yeah. Do you know what's really bad? I nearly went into the Animaniacs Countries of the World song, but like the third verse, because that's the only one I remember. Because it specifically mentions a country that isn't there. Anyways, Katamari Damacy. I had a great time with this. I hope you did too. I love the feel of this game. I love the music in this game. I've become incredibly nostalgic for, again, mostly this one and the sequel. We love Katamari, but all good music in Katamari. I kind of don't want to roll up any more countries just to see what does exist versus the Channel Islands not existing. I don't know. Maybe it was on the screen and it went by so fast because I'm so good at the game. That's definitely a possibility. Why can I not pick anything up? Oh, there's something. What are you? Palau. I don't even know where that is. That is not a flag that I recognize. Have I mentioned that geography is not my strong suit? And it never bloody has been. I am led to believe that Palau is a country on the planet Earth. There you go. And what a special thanks that I'm not doing very well. What is going on this time around? I'm glad you guys got to see the first time I tried this. I knocked it out of the park with that. Less so with this one. Yes, yes, there we go. Get some of those guys. I don't know that I have a great deal else to say about this game. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I played it. I'm going to come back to do another Katamari game later on. But that's not what the next game's going to be. The next Casual Friday is going to be something kind of familiar, but also not really. You'll see it when we get there. How about that? Well, I've heard that the Vatican has an open border policy with the rest of Italy. Just gonna leave that there. Anyway, having won the game as best we can, let's save the game. Just in case we need to come back and do that again. And we go away. See you again, Prince. Bye-bye.